Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another What Ups Rants. And this is about I think this is the sixth What Ups Rants, if I'm right. And for today's What Ups Rants, we're going to be talking about toxicity in the community and how we've been dealing with it. Now, it's kind of a big topic. I've heard for like the past 2 months or so, a lot of groups are sending like paragraphs out saying how bad the toxic community is and how we should try to stop it and how they're gonna quit if it keeps being like this. And I agree. I think that we should always try to stop toxicity, but I don't think it's as urgent as people have made it out to be. There's always going to be toxicity in the community. I don't think that's a there's never going to be a perfect world where there's not going to be toxicity in the community or any community, not just the game show community. And the way we've been dealing with this toxicity, I think it's the most effective way possible. It's just that we've been outcasting and ostracizing the people who are extremely toxic because we don't always, or we mostly do. We always outcast people who are toxic. But the really toxic ones, we don't give them a voice, and I think that's perfect for what we've done. It's the most effective way. Like, for an example, a good one is Nancy Strikes Again. That's the survival community. I didn't even know those were two different communities, game show and survival. Because survival was all the game show community. But now it's just like its own community now. But, that's a good example. Nancy Strikes Again. She's a toxic person. He's a toxic person. He's just mean everything. It's the whole toxicity package. He's the most notorious one probably in this newer community. And the way we've dealt with him is just that we've outcasted him. We've taken away his voice in the community, and I think that's perfect. He used to have a voice. Usually those big toxic people have a voice at first, but then us as a community have gone away from him, and I think that's a perfect solution. And I've heard rebuttals like, "Oh, what if we're just having a hard time at home?" Sometimes internet, or sometimes, oh yeah, the internet is a way to get away from all stuff, and that's true. And internet is a way to get out from stuff, but we're protecting our community. I don't think people get that. We have to make sure our community is the best it can be. And I'm sorry if you're having a hard time at home, but if you're going to be toxic, get away from the community. You're not welcomed here. We're not we just welcome all, even if you're toxic. We don't do that. We've shown that in the past with many people that we will take away your voice if you're toxic. And I believe that's the most effective way possible. I don't see any other solution that's better than that. Maybe people say, "Oh, why don't we just ignore them?" No, no, no. You can't just, or that's basically what we do. That's basically is taking away their voice. We ignore them. And once you ignore them, they lose their voice because no one wants to hear them. No one wants to have a conversation with them. No one wants to be their sheep, quote unquote. And we've done that for many people. Examples I can't even bring up because I have history with them too. And I don't really see a better solution than that. So I don't really see that our community is that toxic because what we've been doing for these past, we've done this since the beginning of the community. I remember us, the toxic people, we always put them down, take away their voice. And it always works. Those toxic people always, they either go and stay in like one server and won't go into any other servers because no one wants to deal with them. So I disagree with the premise that our community is too toxic. I think what we've been doing to deal with these really bad toxic people is perfect. I don't see a better solution than that, than to take away their voice. So yeah, I think that's a good way to end it. I know this is probably a fast one. How long has this been? Hold up, I got it. It's only been 4 minutes. Oh wow, or 5 minutes actually. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. I haven't done What Ups Rants in like a month. I wanted to do it weekly. I just haven't found the time, but I think I have the time right now to be able to do What Ups Rants at a more frequent pace. A pace. Why did I say paced? So make sure to join the Discord. For the next What Ups Rants, I might be doing some exposing. I might not. I'm not sure. I don't think I will. But stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.